we did decide to stop filming when we found this out, because we were starting to hear things a little bit before it leaked, and we just didn't want to be filming and say the wrong thing on camera, not knowing the full story yet. And we didn't want to like have to process all this information for the first time and then also be speaking about it, you know? So we just thought, like, for everyone's mental health, let's take a beat and let's not film right now. And that's probably the best thing for everyone in this situation.
Yeah. Can you also clarify, like, I know that we read that a decision at first was made by executives to pause filming the upcoming season of Secret Lives that you're in the middle of filming. And then, yes, the cast did. So, like, what led to the first pausing?
So we had a first pause that was from production. And I think I have to say, like, everyone before I went on reality TV was like, be careful, producers are slimy. That may be the case for some people. I genuinely love my production like their family. Love them. So production, network, they have been incredible to us. And they paused things for a minute because I think they were like, whoa, like, we care about you guys as people. Then we picked back up. And then
just to clarify, like, was that when the initial recent domestic violence moment?
This was when we found out he filed a police report. So this was before it broke, though. So they were like, you know, for everyone's mental health, like, let's take a beat. And then when news broke, or actually like a little bit before news broke, but we knew it probably was going to, us girls decided. So we went to production and the network, and they were all so supportive. And they were like, we totally get it. You guys come first. They handled it so well. And because of that, I feel like we all felt comfortable being like, you know what, this is our real lives. And if we want this show to continue to be successful, we have to handle this the right way.
Were you shocked at all when you heard he did file another domestic violence?
Yes, because I'm sure there are situations in the past where he could have and didn't, and same with her. So because of that, I was like, why now, you know? But I don't know the reason behind it. Everyone's kind of speculating on that, but I think maybe he had hit a limit. Maybe, I don't know. I genuinely have no idea.
When the cast then did make the decision, obviously, once you guys heard the video was going to come out, who, like, brought the girls together? Like, who was the person to raise this to you guys? Like, what were those conversations like?
Honestly, it was us as a whole. We're all in a group message. So we were just like, hey, let's jump on a Zoom call. And we all got on a Zoom call, and even Whitney was on it, even though she's not like in our lives every single day anymore. And we all just kind of talked about it as a whole. And we're like, hey, how's everyone feeling? Pulse check. How do you want to handle this? And we all were unanimously on the same page.
That's great that there were no disagreements.
No.
There's a screenshot going around social media where Taylor called Dakota many times in one night. And in the middle of that, Jordan called and spoke to Dakota. What do you know about that conversation?
I have to say that, like, in my marriage, it felt like Dakota was the other woman. Like, Dakota and Jordan are so in love. So he was on the phone with Dakota all the time. So he was with him when he filed the police report. He went over to his house and he was with him the whole time. And he, I think, has been in cahoots with Dakota throughout this whole thing.
In those heightened moments, how would you handle, because at the time this was your husband, like him being loyal to Dakota and you being loyal to Taylor?
That has been the struggle of my life the last 2 years. He's best friends with Dakota. I'm best friends with Taylor. So it's really, really hard. Something ironic, me and Taylor, our birthdays are a day apart. Dakota's and Jordan's are a day apart. So, like, same signs. And I'm a lot like Taylor. He's a lot like Dakota. It's so weird. So this dynamic has been tricky. I would hear things from Jordan and Dakota, and I would just kind of like take it with a grain of salt. And then I would hear things from Taylor. At the end of the day, my loyalty is with Taylor because she's my friend. But it was hard because my husband was in the middle of a lot of it.
And when you say the past 2 years, like what was that shift? What changed in the past 2 years?
Just because we got really close with them 2 years ago when they were still together. And so we were like kind of couple friends. We're filming this show together, and then all of a sudden they break up. And then me and Jordan go through our thing last year, and that like bonded Dakota and Jordan even more. And then me and Taylor even more.